everyone, I'm Michelle Woerner, concept designer with Fun Stamper's Journey, and I want to welcome you to today's Spotlight video where I'm going to show you how to assemble our popcorn box die. So here is what it looks like. It is one big plate that, when folded, becomes a popcorn box. Now this is large and it fits our 12 by 12 cardstock. So what you're going to do to get the 12 by 12 to fit through the machine is you're going to have to cut it down to just over 8.5 inches wide. When you lay it out, you're going to, one easy way I like to remember is you're going to put the flat tip up at the top and you're going to carefully line up right here to right here and right here. Now, if you flip it over, you're going to see that the little tiny tip may not cut, okay? That's okay. This is actually a tab that folds, that makes the bottom of the box, so if it's a little bit cut off here, it does not affect your popcorn box. Not everybody has 12 by 12 cardstock, so I want to show you a workaround using two 8.5 by 11. So your idea would be you're going to cut these two panels and a little bit, so like 2.5 with one piece of paper, and the next you're going to reverse it and do the other 2.5. Okay, so that'll make more sense in just a minute when I start assembling these. All right, so here it is from the 12 by 12. So you can see here we've got our scored lines, and wherever you see a scored line, that is where you're going to want to make your fold. And this little side tab here is the adhesive tab. Now these ones down here make up the bottom. You're just going to fold these up. Now these two right here, because the score line butts up right up against where it comes to a point, it can be kind of hard to fold. If you'll notice, when you just sort of press it down, it wants to crease right here. So what I like to do is to put my finger behind it and make an initial pinch, and that helps guide the rest of your fold. So just make a little pinch, and there we go. All right, so let's use a piece of our white liner tape on the side. And what I like about our white liner tape is it's pretty strong and it's flexible enough that you can just tear it with your hands. You don't have to have a scissor. All right, so now we're going to line it up. I'm going to line up this bottom panel and the top. And you're going to squeeze it to make a good seal, but you really want to get those paper fibers into this adhesive, so definitely use your crease tool. All right, so to fold up the bottom, wow, that almost folded itself. All right, when you fold your bottom, you're going to fold the large notched piece in first, then your two side panels, and then this top part slides in. Okay, now, depending on what you're going to put in the box, if you're going to put something heavy, like say you're going to put Hershey's Kisses, then you'll notice that it might be strong enough to push through the bottom. So just take some tape or some washi tape, something like that, and tape it along the bottom to give it a bit of a reinforcement. Now let me show you how to assemble it using our two pieces. For that, you're going to need your die again. When you're dealing with these pieces and you're looking at them, you can get really confused what's what. So what I like to do is I like to put it back into my die. Okay, this helps me keep track of what it is I'm going to do. So this panel already has an adhesive tab. We're now going to create an adhesive tab, which is going to adhere both of these sides together. So what I do is take a pencil and I'm just going to lightly draw. And then we're just going to lightly cut and just make our own adhesive tab. Now, leave this in here because now this piece we're going to completely cut off. So I like to do that. Trust me, if you don't draw it, then you're going to set it down when the phone rings and you're going to pick it back up and not remember which end you're going to cut. So you can use your cutting tool at home to make a nice straight cut, but for these purposes, I'll just do the little snips. All right, so to get an easy, just to get this done really easy and nice and straight, I like to leave the paper in the die, add my adhesive, and literally just fold it over. And now we have created a piece that looks exactly like you had made it from a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So let me show you a sample of the popcorn die. Here's a fun one. This could be for a graduation or something. And what I did for this is I used our little star punch and I just punched out along the scallops and I ran some washi tape. Now you could run your washi tape after it's assembled, but because it comes out like this, you're going to end up with a little bit of wrinkling. So what I did is I actually ran my tape, trimmed it, ran the tape, trimmed it, and I did it that way so that I could get a nice, crisp, flat edges on all of my taped pieces. So I hope you found this video helpful and you're encouraged to use your popcorn die. And now it's your turn to bring paper to life.